Welcome back, softball fans. This is game three of the 2025 Open Women's State Championships. We have got Redlands taking on Redcliffe here for you today at lunchtime, 12 p.m. time slot. Redcliffe will be fielding first. Their defensive lineup is as follows. Pitching is Sandy Holden. Catching is Brianna McLeod. First base is Madison Scott. Second base is Mackenzie Peebles. Third base is Shiloh Marlowe. And shortstop is Madison Scott. In the outfield, left to right, we've got Rhiannon McCarthy at left. Center is Jade Wall. And right field is covered by Jade Butler. See if they are all set to get underway here. You see the last of the cheers happen as the warm-ups are about to start. Absolute goat of softball Queensland in Sandy Holden standing on the pitcher's plate. And another go to the outfield, Jade Wall in center field. So a star-studded lineup here for Redcliffe. They are going to be tough to beat. But if anyone can do it, it is Redlands. They are multiple state title champions over the past decade. They have been one of the top runners. So this is definitely going to be anyone's game. Going to have some commentary from Hoyter coming to you for this game today. So you can have a rest from listening to our voices for a little while. Just see the last of the warm-ups happen. As we look at the umpires, Leith Roberts will be behind home plate. And over on first base is Hermione Sorry, I can't read the writing here. And over on third base is Janelle Hicks. Last of the warm-ups done. All set to get underway. Leading off for Redlands will be shortstop Tamika Whitefield. Another gun of this side. And across the top, above the zone for a ball. Apologies, we'll just get the scoring up and running. Called strike there, 1-1 now the count. Up and away, ball 2, strike 1 now. And fly ball out to center field. Jay Wall takes a regulation catch, and that will be the first out here. So Redcliffe get the job done with the leadoff. Next into bat will be Amelia McCurry. Called high outside, strike 1. Jay Wall there, ever busy in center field. Up and away, 1-1 the count. Great change of pace there, but just drops too early. That's a ball. 2-1 is the count now. Outside, just misses. Well left. Just falls behind slightly here, Sandy Holden. 3-1 now the count. And a called strike there. Good pitch from Sandy Holden. Full count, 3-2. Lovely pitch. That goes out to left field. It's going to land foul away from the glove of the left fielder. Count remains ball 3, strike 2. So Sandy Holden played in the over 35 Nationals for Queensland, and they came away with the title. She pitched that grand final game too. And ball 4, well left there. She will take the walk. Couldn't entice the swing on that high pitch. And that will bring in catching number 6, Brooke Stewart. So number 3 batter, Brooke Stewart in the batter's box. Shoots that straight up the middle, gets it past shortstop. That's a single out to center from her. Lovely hit. Have a look at the replay on this one. That's a cracker of a hit. Straight past the bat of Holden. As we are back live now, this is Rock, it's that one. That is a great hit to left field. Oh, there's a fumble out in left field. That's going to score some runs. Redlands are coming in here. Erin West, what a bomb of a hit. Double RBI, double to left field. So 2 runs across the plate for Redlands in the top of the first. That was Erin West. What a hit from her. Next into bat. Doesn't get any easier. This is this is Erin West. Skies that one. Foul. That was Brooke Stewart with that lovely hit. This is Erin West in the batter's box now. Sorry, that was Erin West. This is Rebecca McGurkin. Apologies, just trying to do this on my own. Dead ball. She will get walk to 1. So runners on 1 and 2 now for Redlands. Only 1 out as the very heavy bat of Stacey Weber steps into the batter's box now. High above the zone. That would have been tempting for Weber, but shows good restraint, letting that one go through for a ball. Low fouls it off. 1-1 is the count. One and one, Stacey Weber. Grounds that one through shortstop. That's a single. It's going to be an RBI single. Great job there. There's an obstruction. There's going to be a second run come through. Oh, great work there. Great base running. Heads up from Erin West. Let's have a look at the replay on that one. Two more runs across the plate. This is a big opening innings. Just see time being called here. Redcliffe trying to slow it down a little bit. But the score has blown out to 4-0 in the top of first with only 1 away. And coming into bat will be Caitlin Hosking.
Good afternoon. Hoida Pradamua jumping on the commentary here today. Thank you again, Jane, for having me. Beautiful, beautiful day out here at Ipswich Softball.
Yeah, already had a couple of absolute screamer games. We had a walk-off home run in the last game, as we see that one get away from the catcher. Walk-off home run by Kylie Steamers to win the game in the bottom of the innings. So shaping up to be one hell of a tournament.
100%, no doubt about that one either. That was long gone.
So 1 out here. Redcliffe looking to double that if they can. That's a nice pitch on the inside corner.
Only 1 down here in the top of the first for Redlands. So got a runner in scoring position, try and move them around. Still got a lot to play with. As we see the second out there on the strikeout by Caitlin Hosking.
Yeah, Sandy Holden showing her movement there, getting that one away from the bat. Down and away. Next into bat is Dorinda Stone in the batter's box now.
You take one look at this Redlands green lineup, and not much has changed over the years with this lineup. They've had a good core of ladies all the way through. Notables like Stacey Webber. And they've got a few new ones coming through too. So on deck there, Lakai Jackson. Real young up-and-coming talent. Lefty, real fast, speedy around the bases. So look for good things coming out of the Redlands women's program in the near future.
Hey, Hoida.
Hello.
Sorry, I had to go and attend to the short gap between games. All right. Dorinda Stone with the bat, like I expect from Dorinda Stone.
Awesome. Nice piece of hitting there. Shoots the gap between centre field and right field. And you see her safely over there with a stand-up RBI double.
So Redlands off to a cracking start here. Going to have little lefty Lakaya into bat.
So 2 away here in the inning. Look for Lakai just to get on base. Try and keep this inning alive.
Certainly equally capable as a handy little slap hitter, but she can find grass and drive it when she needs to as well.
100%. And that's where she's found most of her success, being really versatile, both with the short game and the long game as well.
Naturally a right-hander, but she's learnt to bat in that left-hander's box and made it her own. Very accomplished at a very young age still. High and behind for a foul. Two balls, 2 strikes here for Jackson. Watches that one go on the outside.
Yeah, piecing together a really well done at bat. Taking some pitches, fouling off the good ones. And yeah, making Sandy Holden work, move it around the zone.
Very, very accomplished pitcher though too. So gets Lakaya on the swing for the 3rd out, but not before Redlands have put 5 runs in across the plate. We'll see you back in the bottom of the 1st. So as we see the warm-ups underway, Redlands coming out into the field. Starting off with the pitching duties for Redlands, we've got Nicole Bates to Brooke Stewart behind home plate. First base will be covered by Stacey Webber. Second base, Beck McEachran. Third base, Dorinda Stone, and shortstop Tamika Whitefield. In the outfield, in left, Amelia Mercury. In centre field, Lakaya Jackson, and right field, Erin West. Caitlin Hocking has the DP duties for Nicole Bates. And we are about to get underway here with Maddie Scott leading off for Redcliffe.
Yeah, some good talent here at the Queensland Open Women's. Madison Scott, South Australian softballer and Australian softballer as well. Just came back from the World Games in China. So good to see not only Queensland homegrown talent, but also interstate coming into play for us as well. Always good when we can fill out teams for our championships.
Yeah, we do have a number that have played, as we were talking in the earlier games, a few Tassie reps. We've got some WA reps. Oh, as we see Maddie put that straight into the glove there of Whitefield and short. Tamika Whitefield, always a very exciting fielder to watch in those pivot positions.
100%. Just has a really good understanding of both shortstop and second base. So she's really a utility. She can play almost anywhere. And that's what you want in teams like these.
So Rhiannon McCarthy will be in second up here for Redcliffe. Watches that one go through for a beautiful called strike. Low and inside.
So good start for Redlands here. Already one away.
Yeah, I think they will certainly come out firing. It's what I was expecting this morning. They haven't disappointed, but Redcliffe, I am sure, will hit back and hit back hard.
100%. And it's always harder being the team that's down first, having to come back from a long inning. But that's where good teams become great teams, is in those sort of moments where they can have that resilience.
That's it. You can kind of go either way, can't you? It can motivate you and push you to really dig deep, or
Yeah, 100%.
you know, some of the younger teams maybe gets hard and feel a bit defeated. But that is 2 away as we see on the strike out there. Rhiannon McCarthy heads back into the dugout. However, stepping into bat will be Jade Wall.
Big time name, Jade Wall. Been playing for the Australian softball team for how long now? A while. So she knows her way with the stick.
Absolutely. Seen her put it to the fence many, many a time, and in many a clutch situation as well.
100%. And look for her to be the fire starter for this Redcliffe team as well. Natural leader, captain. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
And she will fire them up as well. Strike called there.
it's always good on teams when you have that experience. So Sandra Holden, Jade Wall as well, mentoring and guiding all these other players through.
Yeah.
So
And just genuinely has fun and enjoys the game. And I think it's infectious. She'll come out and have a chat to us, I have no doubt, at some point during the game. And you always hear her cheering on her teammates as well. So,
yeah, and that's what you want.
yeah. It's very hard to be mopey when you've got someone bouncing around beside you and just having a
Yeah.
great old time no matter what. So 3 balls and 1 strike here on Wall. Has a massive chop at that.
Well,
That
I
was
think
going for the fence.
think we can all agree where she was trying to put that one.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's a heads up to Millie out here in left field. That was coming out your way. Fouls that one off behind.
Yeah, good. And the thing I love about that is staying alive,
Yeah.
finding off anything close, not letting the umpire ring you up. For the youngsters watching this game, watch these players have their at-bats. Watch how disciplined
Absolutely.
they are. Watch how they fight off anything close. You can learn a lot just by watching.
Yep. And there it goes, fouling off, but with aplomb down that left field line. So yeah, as you said, such a veteran and so calm in the batter's box. Jade will sit and wait till she gets something, but if it's close on the edges of the zone, she'll get rid of it until she gets something that she really wants.
100%.
But Nicole Bates is just going to come at her. Beautiful hit, dropping it just short of the left fielder there. And as we said, all that expertise, single to left, and Redcliffe have a base runner.
Awesome. Yeah, didn't try to do too much with that ball. It was close to the strike zone. Putting it in play, that's all you can ask for from a veteran bat like that.
And sometimes I think that's the key as well, isn't it? It's just knowing when to go for broke and when to just try and place it.
100%.
It's not every batter in a lineup that can hit it over a fence, but the batters that can consistently hit and find grass, and if it's just one base at a time, that is what's going to get you around.
Definitely.
So Maddie McLeod in to bat now. Also one of those nice consistent batters that will just find that gap and put it out there when it needs to go. Nice little 3-4 combination in this lineup for Redcliffe.
Definitely. And you'd like to have a good middle part of the order.
Yeah.
Get your lead off on. Get your second batter to push that lead off around. Just textbook softball. So having that good meaty middle part of the lineup really helps and can deliver in big moments if we see those big moments come up later in the game.
Let's see the big moments now. Let's go for first inning big moments. I'm keen.
Tied up, 5-all.
Up and away for a ball.
And those are the best sort of games too, those ones that are right on the edge.
Yeah.
You don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose.
Look, I like them when I'm watching and commentating them. If I'm playing them, I just 30 runs straight up. I'm good to go. I'm happy with that. Question will be asked, I believe. No. So again, good at bat, making Nicole Bates keep coming and working hard. And work hard she does. That is strike 3 and the third out. And Redcliffe will retire with no runs scored. Redlands protect their lead 5-0. Coming back in, about to get the top of the second innings underway. And Redlands will start right up the back of the top of their lineup again with Tamika Whitefield.
Yeah, wow. Going through the whole lineup in the first dig. So that's really good signs out of this Redlands green team. As you can see there, they're already warming up the relief for Redcliffe, getting her warm, loose, ready to come in whenever needed.
It is actually a beautiful sunny warm day today, but the battery do need to stay match warm, not just temperature warm. Sandy Holden continuing on the pitcher's mound. Tamika with some fancy little matrix jump style dance moves there.
Yeah, it looked like she's keeping the corners on their toes as well.
Yeah.
Looks like she was shaping for a bunt. It's quite easy when the opposing team is a lot of runs up to forget.
Oh, held the hands back beautifully on that one. And Tamika's speed. She's made it to third base in the time it would take me to get to first.
100%. So great lead-off hitting again for Redlands. Tamika Whitefield, not a surprise, ending up at third base. She's got wheels.
Yeah.
She can put the ball in play.
You just saw the speed just backed off a little bit on that pitch, but Tamika held her hands back that fraction of a second longer and then sent it out into right field. So Millie Mercury in now. Took the walk first time round. Has Tamika poised on third base as she sends that one high. Comfortably taken. So first out here.
Redlands getting and creeping into the middle part of their lineup now. So 3, 4, 5. Nice leader there from Sandy Holden. And getting ahead is really key as well, as I'm sure she knows. First strike's the most important pitch.
Yeah. Little psychological advantage as we see Brooke Stewart rip that one into right field. Throw gets away, but cleaned up, so Brooke has to stay on first base. But that brings another run in for Redlands.
Yeah, good hitting again. See, this Redlands team is just putting the ball in play, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Put the ball in play, score some runs, end up leaving this game 15-0.
Yeah. Erin West chops that down into the plate and back up into herself. Doesn't get any easier in the Redlands lineup here either. Double out to left field, her first at bat, and then sends it down the right field side, but comfortably taken. So 2 away, Redcliffe coming back, firing here.
Yeah, it's good. If they can keep in the field, keep on top of the outs, they'll no doubt come back in this game. And it's only the first day, so
Exactly.
a long tournament.
That one out of the zone. Ball 1 for Beck McEachran.
Really good showing here at Ipswich. Lots and lots of teams, lots and lots of spectators. So it's good to bring softball back out to Ipswich.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And it is a nice day down here. The breeze has just started a little bit, so it takes a little bit of the heat out of the sun. We've got coffee, we've got canteen. That one high into left field, but comfortably taken in the end by Rhiannon McCarthy. And that is the third out, but not before Redlands put one more run on Redcliffe. We will go into the bottom of the second at 6-0. Coming into the bottom of the second innings here, Laura Coulter looking to start it off for the bats with Redcliffe. Watches that one go through for a called strike. Nicole Bates continuing on the pitcher's mound. And why wouldn't you? Doing a great job.
100%, and your team getting behind you. Good lead.
Oh, so a little bit of a double pump there from Whitefield, and then that ball just floated up and over the glove of Webber on first. So Coulter just shows sometimes a little bit of luck.
Yeah, 100%. And what we've been talking about all game, just putting the ball in play,
Yep,
making the other team make the errors. You can win a whole game doing that.
that's it. So Brianna McLeod, now time just called.
But you can just see at this level, people still make errors. So it's how they come back from the errors and they don't make that second mistake. That's the key
Absolutely.
part. If you're a youngster watching this, that's something to take away as well.
Especially in a game like softball, it's such a 7 innings game, hour and a half. There's so many things
Yeah.
that can go your way, and so many things that can sometimes go not your way.
100%. And that's one of the things I love about softball is that it's so dynamic.
Yep. It is about all the accumulation of the small moments, and that small moment went into the small bone of Brianna McLeod's ankle, I think. Little bit of a skip as she comes back into the batter's box. They don't tickle when they hit on the
No.
ankle bone there.
No.
Not much soft about a softball, that's for sure. Lets that one go through on the outside for a ball.
For those that are watching that haven't been to Ipswich softball before, Ipswich softball is quite cool. Located just in the west part of Ipswich, right near Rat Base Amberley. So you got a lot of jets flying around today, doing air operations.
Yeah.
And you also have the kangaroos, which I love about
Yes.
coming down here. So the kangaroos have been known to just hop out onto the field and chill out for a bit, even in the middle of games.
I was wondering if they'd moved on the plovers that were out here the other week when we came down. They don't seem to be hovering too badly at the moment.
Nicely driven up the middle there by Brianna.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome piece of hitting.
And again, just a nice one base hit. Moves the runner around. So you've got runners now on first and second. Shiloh Malo into bat next.
Charlo, another young and up-and-coming superstar in this game.
Also seen her use her bat very well on multiple occasions. Just hear the planes going back overhead for us again
Yeah.
as we see a called strike there. That one up high, out of the zone.
Awesome, so good at bat. It's always good as a batter or as a hitter when you're up in the count. So the pitch is down. Gives you a lot to work with as well because you're looking, you know that they're going to come back into the zone with something, right? So you're expecting a strike. And as a hitter, it's always a good mentality to say, yes, yes, go on a good pitch. Then I'll swing if it's a strike.
chips that one out of the zone. Not in time to turn the double, but does get that lead runner there of Laura Coulter heading to third base. Good play.
Yeah, nice play. To have the situational awareness, just to go straight to your bag. Don't really have to have anyone tell you to do it, but just to be in that mindset, right? Before the pitch is even thrown. What am I going to do with this ball if it gets hit to me? Where am I going to throw it? What am I going to do?
Yeah. And I don't think it matters what level you're at. Having that, if I pick it up cleanly, this is what I'm doing. If I fumble it, this is what I'm doing. And also having that awareness of who's running the bases.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I do it before every pitch, and I still like cook myself. So, got to be a good player in order to pull it off. But yeah.
Absolutely. So Jade Butler has a swing and a miss at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Just the 1 out. Up high for ball 2.
And as this game progresses, look for Redcliffe with the sticks to just try and draw out their at-bats. Make that pitcher throw more pitches in this heat. Key there, fouling pitches off, taking balls, and just making the pitcher work. If you can knock the first string out of the game really early, then you're pretty much in a good spot to come back.
That one through for a ball. So Redcliffe doing a great job making Nicole Bates having to stand up and throw pitch after pitch here. Not making it easy for her. Big swing at that one, and that will be the 2nd out. Having said that, no rest. Butler takes all the protective gear off as the batter, but will come out and take on the running duties for Brianna McLeod so she can come in and suit up. But Mackenzie Peebles in to bat next. Number 9 in the hitting lineup. Lets that one go through for a strike. Macca also not a bad little batter to have in a clutch situation.
100%. It's probably why she's down there at the 9 hole as well, because you can actually use the stick.
Yeah.
Sometimes the 9 hole is referred to as the second leadoff spot because you're bringing around your leadoff hitters. So if she can get on base, make something work here, and bring up that top of the order, Redcliffe could be in a really good spot.
Yeah. And just having the wheels and that heads-up base running ability too. Inside out on that one, but fouling it off down the first base line. So Redlands have put 2 away here, but Redcliffe have 2 base runners out there, courtesy of Jade Butler coming in for Brianna McLeod and Shiloh Marlowe, sorry.
Great pitch there, down the river, as I like to call it. Just off the plate, but not too far for it to be considered a definite ball. So look for those pitches later on in the game if it's close to be called.
That one was not to be left, and that is the 3rd out. Redcliffe retired, still yet to get a run on the board, and Redlands will protect their 6-0 lead going into the 3rd. Last of the warm-ups complete. Redlands back into bat, and it will be Stacey Webber looking to start it off in the top of the third innings here for Redlands. Single to centre field, her first appearance. Fouling that one off behind for strike one, so straight into it.
Yeah, Stacey Webber, big, prolific power hitter. You know her name. Whenever she comes up into the box, you know that she's got the potential to send it to the moon. So look for big things out of Stacey Webber.
Yeah. She has certainly been a favourite of mine over the years. More used to seeing her down the third baseline, and certainly used to seeing her hit a ball down the third baseline. Definitely, as you said, one of those power hitters. And speaking of, that is high and deep into left field, but taken nicely in the end by Rhiannon McCarthy out here. So Redcliffe off to a good start, getting rid of a danger bat straight up of Stacey Webber.
100%, that's a great start for Redcliffe in this fielding innings.
Which will bring in Caitlin Hosking.
Yeah, Caitlin Hosking's been in this A-grade lineup for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I believe she still plays for Sharks softball.
And again, at the risk of repeating yourself, another very, very handy batter and a very handy base runner. So lofting that one deep and high. And again,
Great play.
yeah. Rhiannon McCarthy coming up with the goods again, taking that one right down on the line of left field, laying herself out at the end. Might be making this a little bit of a Sandy Holden and Rhiannon McCarthy show. So 2 up, 2 down here over Redlands. That one heading up high but behind for a foul. Dorinda Stone sent it out for a double into centre field.
Yeah, look for that again. Look for Redlands to kind of change their approach here. Get on top of the ball, hit it into the ground, up the middle, find some grass.
Yeah, definitely want to keep it out of the air and out of the capable gloves of this outfield.
100%. And use the environment to the advantage as well. There's a little bit of a light breeze coming through, so anything that goes up into the air is probably going to hold. Just like that.
Yes. So big voice there from Jade Wall, called it in, took the catch, and that will be the third out. So 3 batters up, 3 batters away. That is definitely what Redcliffe wanted, and they'll want to come back now in the bottom of the third, see if they can get some of those 6 runs back. So we are coming in now to the bottom of the third innings. We are back up the top of the lineup, though, for the Redcliffe batting. I don't think Maddie Scott really wanted to put bat on that.
Yeah,
However,
I think she tried to pull back just at the last second.
yeah.
Couldn't get the bat head out of the way, and it just one of those unfortunate things, right? So one pitch, one away here for Redlands, keeping on top of their 6-0 lead.
So Rihanna McCarthy, after doing all of that work out in left field, Nicole Bates got the better of her the first go round. See if she can ride that left field high into the batter's box now.
Yeah, 100%. And when you make good plays like that, it does give you a little bit of confidence boost when you get back into that batter's box. Like, yeah, I just did something real cool.
Oh,
Shoots the gap.
speaking of.
Rounding first, coming in second. Throws on the brakes.
Nice little stand up out into that centre right position.
Yeah, awesome. Like we just talked about, riding high and bang,
Yeah.
stand up double.
Nice at bat for Rihanna McCarthy there. So they're 1 for 1 in their battle between her and Bates.
It's always good when you can get that picture back and be like, yeah.
Yep.
Got me once, can't fool me twice.
So coming round for the short one, has dropped it and legged it out. That was Isabella Gillum coming in.
Awesome, awesome little bunt there that just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, keeping Redlands on their toes. Defense is a big thing when you're coming up to bunts, especially with a runner at second base. Redcliffe doing anything that they can to make something work, and I love it.
So an exciting little strike one.
Good
So-
eyes.
Yeah, Isabella coming in that Jade Hall batting position. So maybe just looking to shake it up a little bit, see what she can get going. Use the speed. You've got speed ahead of you.
Yeah, be a spark plug. Try and rally something here. Down 6-0, still really early on into this game. Runner out there at second base. One down. Can make a lot of things happen.
Yeah. She's a very good little short chop player, but chopping that one down into her own foot, I think. Just the little drawback sometimes to being a slap
Yeah.
hitter. Sometimes you slap it the wrong way.
So many positives to being a slap hitter as well, though.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a good slap hitter where you can just hit it down into the ground, let that ball ricochet all the way up.
Yeah.
And because slap hitters are normally speedy as well, they can get to first base real quick. So foul ball there, called by
Yeah.
home plate umpire. But really good bat. Really good at bat.
Dorinda Stone did well to come down onto that and get on top of it before it really had that chance to take the full bounce, which, you know, when you're playing third base, the danger of the full bounce.
100%.
You would much rather get it on a half volley. So Isabella Gillum doing a great job here. Lets that one go low outside. But yeah, as you said, that's the benefit of the slap hitting, especially on the deco when it's a nice dry surface. If you can bounce it high enough so that it goes over the top off the deco over the infield head.
Yeah, 100%. It's a cheat code every time.
Yep.
Oh, caught up.
Does she make it back? No, she does not. So beautiful play there from Stone.
And as you take a look at the replay there, really good moving from the pivots and third base. So these ladies have been playing together for a long time and it shows.
Yep.
They knew they could throw it to second base and someone will be there in order to get that out.
So that is 2 away now Maddie McLeod will come in next. Went down to Bates last time, but also very good with the batter. She puts that one up into the air, though. I commentator cursed you. I'm very sorry. That was a fly out and the third out, but we did have base runners on. Redcliffe just look like they're poised to make something happen. We'll go into the top of the fourth innings, though. Redlands still up over Redcliffe, 6-0. Top of the fourth, Lakaya Jackson into bat, watches that one go high and out of the zone for ball one. Ooh, I thought she was going to round on that one,
Yeah,
but it
got the
was
turn.
high and out of the zone, but sometimes they're just so tempting.
100%.
That one, however, Miss Jackson.
Yeah, but good discipline there. First two balls,
Yep.
taking until you got a strike. Now look for something a bit closer.
And pops that one up into the air, called, and it is caught. But good contact there from Lakaya.
Yeah, 100%. And on the flip side too, really good communication out there by the centre fielder. Not sure who that is, number 25. Calling off both the shortstop and the left fielder. Say, ball, 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 mine, mine, mine. That way it is coherently clear that she has that play.
So Rhiannon McCarthy has come round into centre, where she will take a second catch.
We've seen a lot of that this game. Double ups to the same fielders. So you had two plays last fielding innings for Redcliffe out there to left field. Had two fly balls to centre field here now. I think it's the same people.
So yeah, Jade Butler has come round into left. Rhiannon McCarthy's come into centre. We've got Millie Mercury into bat. One on base appearance so far, courtesy of a walk.
Shows the slap. So Sandy Holden just dialing it up, slotting it here, just throwing strikes, which is always really good.
So yeah, it looks like Isabella Gillum has come on and stayed on for Jade Wall, and I'm trying to peer around our wall, but it looks like she's out in right field. Slaps that one into the air, and Ree will just make it a three-peat. 3 batters up, 3 batters back out, courtesy of her glove. So Redlands doing a great job keeping Redcliffe scoreless. We will go into the bottom of the fourth, still with that 6-0 scoreline. Oh, sorry, no, I've got... Bottom of the fourth underway here. Laura Coulter, the DP, starting off with the sticks. I really felt like Redcliffe were poised in the third inning, so maybe it's the fourth. Maybe I was just an innings out. But the firepower that they do have with the bats, it's got to come.
100%.
Not to take away from Nicole Bates, doing an amazing job with the pitching, but it's just the calibre of the players, and it's the calibre across the entire park this weekend. So,
and it just takes one person to start something that leads to and has that domino effect for the rest of the team.
Absolutely.
So that spark plug, as many people like to call it.
I've seen many an epic fight back over the years.
Yeah, 100%. It's always real exciting too when you can come back from a decent lead and then make the game a bit more tense, a bit more exciting.
So Leith Roberts, plate umpire, letting that one go through as a ball as well. Great lead off here, Laura Coulter, doing her job and making Bates pitch again, and she will get herself on base with that discipline. So Redcliffe with the base runner and Brianna McLeod.
So yeah, awesome from the lead off there to pick a lead off walk. Runner at first, hopefully we can advance her all the way around.
In the dirt low, Brianna McLeod had a nice hit in her first at-bat, single out into centre field grass. Split the outfielders. It was that sort of centre right placement. Tries to sell the duck away, I think, there, but not much doubt on that one. Nice strike.
Yeah, right down the middle. Maybe trying to confuse the catcher, you never know.
That's it.
All a bunch of different little mind games going on in softball.
Tactics, all the tactics. Got a hold of that one, but up the foul ball line.
Showing bunt. Maybe dropping it down, advancing that runner at first. We'll see what happens here.
Just trying to, I think she was just trying to keep her hands back a little second longer, but still fouling it up that third baseline.
Yeah, a lot of these ladies today either fouling it off the back net or pulling it up that line.
Yep. Quick hands for sure.
Yep.
That was, I mean, it missed, but that was a nice pitch from Bates. Just backed off the pace.
Yeah.
Put it on the outside of the plate.
Enticing.
Yeah.
So
when you've got that batter with the quick hands, try and put it on the slow side.
100%.
That one heading out into right field. We'll see that one on the replay again. It was smart battery work there.
Yeah. I like the pitch sequence. That little floater on the outside half of the plate before that pitch just then. Really good enticing, making the batter look for something.
Yeah.
Then coming right back into the strike zone and ending up with a positive result in a fly-out.
Shiloh Marlowe into bat. But yeah, it does just show how important a catcher is, and knowing the batters and watching and seeing what their style is, what they're going to chase, knowing those quick hands are coming around.
100%. I don't think catchers get enough credit either. They're the ones calling the shots. They're the one calling the pitches.
And going home oftentimes with some really quite epic bruises. Oh,
those are the
is
way.
that the little break that they need?
Could be. She's rounding third, coming home. Charlo all the way into third base.
And backs it up for me with an unnecessary slide. They are my favourite. Beautiful slide. But just, again, little bit of luck and Redcliffe have opened the scorebook.
Yeah, a little bit of luck, a little bit of pressure, a little bit of everything. See there, ground ball straight to third base. Maybe it could have been on the transfer. Never know what happened. Maybe couldn't find the seam.
Yeah.
Therefore the throw over. But
And it did. It just rose up and over the top of the glove.
doesn't hurt too much considering Redlands' position, being
Yep.
up by 5 runs at this point. So look for Redlands to recover. We've seen a couple of errors, but they haven't amounted to much.
That's one thing I will say about the Redlands side. Yes, they might make an error, but the mentality of this side, it won't bother them for long. They'll shake it off and come back. Jade Butler went down to Bates last time. We'll see if she can capitalise on that positive vibe now with that run. Add to the scorebook again. Just had a bit of cloud cover come over. Makes it very pleasant playing conditions.
Yeah.
Even more pleasant watching conditions. So again, if you're around, come on down. Tries to pop that one down in front, but misses with that bat.
Bunting's one of those things too that you want to get right the first time.
Yeah.
You want to put it down, just let the ball hit the bat and do its thing. It's the most important part about a bunt too, just getting it down on the ground.
Yeah, and you'll see with the youngsters trying to teach them to start that bat up at the top of the strike zone.
Yeah, and use your knees to get down to the ball as well.
Yeah. So, see Butler going down to Bates, round 2. So that is 2 outs now. Redcliffe do have that batter in, 1 run in. Mackenzie Peebles in next. Did get caught looking last time round, but she doesn't tend to make that mistake twice. Straight into it. Did get contact, but unfortunately going down 5-3, and that is the 3rd out. But Redcliffe have opened the scoring. It is now 6-1 to Redlands. Top of the 5th innings, about to kick off. Sandy Holden continuing with the pitching. Brooke Stewart, so consistent with the bat so far in this game. 2 singles to her name, 1 to centre, 1 to right.
Yeah, and look for Redlands in the late stages of this game to score a couple more runs and shut Redcliffe out in the bottom in order to come away with the run ahead rule.
That one into the dirt for a ball, but beautifully picked up behind the plate. Stewart puts that one high. Tracked back on second base there, though, for the 1st out.
Yeah, second base all over. Had a really good read. See on the replay there. Drop steps the right way
Yeah.
towards the left.
Key.
Yeah, key. And therefore able to get a better read on the ball and be behind the ball as it comes down to.
Yeah, Macca certainly a veteran of that second base position and does a great job there. As we see Erin West fouling that one up first baseline. West is certainly one of my favourite batters to watch. Just come back into it the last couple of years and just picked up right where she left off. So getting that one foul down the line. Tell you what, Macca made up a lot of ground to get there. Thought she almost was going to have it for a second.
Yeah, and so did West. She was already at second base by the time the ball would drop.
Yeah. Yeah, she's quick as well.
And that's really good hustle too.
Yep.
Never know what could happen with a fielder's glove. They drop that ball out in centre field, and you're just jogging, and you come away with a single at best. So it's always good to hustle out of the box as well. Another key tip for those young ones coming through.
Yep. Don't waste time looking where you've hit it. Just look where you want to run to. In the dirt for a ball. So Sandy Holden doing a great job. She's kept Redlands score the last 2 innings in a row. West flying that one out to shortstop.
So really quick, 2 away here for Redcliffe in the top of the 5th.
So this is exactly what we've seen the last 2 innings. 3 up, 3 down. We'll see what Beck McEachran has to say about that though. Puts it into play. Oh. Just came up a little early there. I thought Maddie Scott, she was all over it, tracked it well, and then just unfortunately lifted at the last second and it got the tip of the glove and went underneath. A lot of movement. Did a great job to even get to it, to be honest. So
Yeah, a ball was skimming along the ground quite hard too.
Yeah.
At a bit of velocity. So tough play to make. Even if she did come up throwing.
Yep.
Not sure.
Yeah, whether she would have got there or not, but massive fan there. But Stacey Webber steps in, drove it down into left field, but was caught. Has a single to centre as well under her belt.
Nice pitch. I think important thing to note too, Sandy Holden's just gotten better as this game's gone on.
Oh, yeah.
Found her groove like she does normally. And just throwing the ball in sneaky little spots where they tend to pop it up, foul it off.
Yep.
And that's been most of the outs so far this game for Redcliffe, pop-ups.
Showing every reason why she's earned her Hall of Fame badge.
Yeah, and don't need to be overpowering with the ball either.
Yeah.
Just location, spot pitching, get you outs real quick.
Popped up into the glove down that third baseline, and once again, 3 outs, Redlands scoreless. So still that 6-1 lead as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the fifth here. We are back at the top of the lineup for Redcliffe. Maddie Scott into bat.
Yeah, first pitch down and away.
Bates continuing. Oh, that was an awesome effort out in left field. Will she go? Nope. Gonna hold her up. Oh. But
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful piece of batting there from Maddie Scott. Great diving effort from Millie McCurry.
Yeah, it was some high-level softball right there. See, good hit out into left field. Putting the body on the line, that's all you can ask for, really. When that play is close and down to the wire, that's what you want. And then, of course, Lakai Jackson coming over to back up. And good relay to get the ball in quick. But May Scott, good legs.
Say, that's when you know you've got a good team around you, when you know that you can dive for a catch, see if it comes off, because if you miss it, you know that your centre field is coming around behind you and will clean up.
Yeah.
Gives you the confidence to go for those really clutch plays.
100%.
Rihanna McCarthy straight into it, but fouling it off behind. Strike one. Ree's been doing a great job in the outfield and has started to build with the bats. Had a nice single her last at bat.
Fouled up and away. Over the back there, foul first baseline.
Bates off to a good start here. 2 strikes.
Goes the other way this time.
Yeah.
Foul ball.
Over the fence. Tell you what, Whitefield made up a lot of distance there coming from shortstop to basically foul ball left field. On the inside.
Almost feels like a 50-50 ratio from the pitcher out there in the circle, number 10.
Yep.
But not to say that's a bad thing. Of course, keeping the batters on their toes. Diving effort. Grounded up through the middle, and that's a send-up single over there.
And another run comes in. Tell you what, that was a great little hit from McCarthy there. She dug that one out low from the zone, but still managed to keep it, bouncing it through under or over the glove of Whitefield into centre.
Yeah, real nice piece of hitting. See Redlands reconvening here, looking for a plan of attack, course of action to get out of this inning unscathed.
Chat's done. Everyone heads back to their positions.
The chat's always good to have too as well. And because the umpire, the umpire is going to come up asking to say, let's go. You've got to be really direct with what you're going to say.
So Isabella Gillum in.
So with the runner at first and a little lefty slapper up, look for her to bunt the ball, put it in play somewhere.
Yeah, she is definitely a handy batter to have in that sort of position.
100%. It looks like we're playing the wheel here too. So Dorinda's playing in. Got Stacey Weber staying back so that she can stay at first base. And it looks like we'll have Nicole cover that first base line.
Yep. Yeah, Dorinda will certainly be happy to come right down the line there at Isabella.
100%. And I like this wheel more as well when you have a lefty slapper, bunter.
Yep.
Keep that first baseman at first base so that that base is never unoccupied.
Puts that one down, but foul.
Yeah, that way second base can go to second base, shortstop can cover third. And that way, yeah, you've got all your bases covered. You can throw it to anyone, really.
Yeah.
Eliminates that chance of that runner going coast to coast.
Though we will look for McCarthy to have a look at it.
100%. If you've got wheels, yeah.
Which she does. And Isabella also, it does make for some really, and that's why Stone is so far up. And that's what it takes. So it does the little slap adjustment, gets it through, the wheels get her onto first base, and runner comes around onto second.
Yeah, awesome softball there. Really good from the youngster, Izzy, to put the ball in play and spark something for this Redcliffe team in the late stage of this game.
Yeah.
So, about maybe 8-9 minutes left.
And we are in the bottom, so
Yeah.
we've got one run back. Redlands certainly will not underestimate this Redcliffe batting lineup, that is for sure.
So the conference is done. We don't have any positional changes as of yet. Pretty sure that was just
Break
feel
a
the
bit
ball.
of momentum.
Yep, 100%. Break a bit of momentum. Keep composed. Field whatever comes here, make some outs.
So Maddie McLeod straight into it. That's going to come out into the glove of centre field Jackson. Runners unable to advance.
Yeah, one away now.
Great job by Jackson there. Also, again, another one for young players to look for. You saw Jackson, she had eyes for the ball, but she knew the runners were ahead of her. So as she's come out of that catching position, the hand was up ready to let go of that ball and get it straight back in as soon as she could. And that's key to stopping your runners taking extra bases off a fly.
100%. And when you have good base runners as well, they'll be looking for that sort of stuff. They'll be looking to see whether you're coming up throwing. They'll be looking to see whether you've taken the right track or angle towards the ball.
Yeah. So Laura Coulter.
Really
Laura has used it to her advantage with her at bats so far. She's got on with luck and a walk, sees the ball well.
Ow.
Yep.
Ow.
That's going to be a bruise in a place that you can't really show. Oh, no, just on the knee. Thought it was a little bit higher up the leg than that one. Still hurts.
I remember when I was young, learning how to pitch, and I'd always throw it into my leg. Ow, that hurt too.
Yeah. Just learning where that little release
Yeah,
point is
yeah,
off the hip. Yep. All well and good until the next day when the bruising comes out.
Smoked.
Rips that one hard up the line.
So Redlands will be looking for a ground ball of some sort, turn a double play. Redcliffe, on the other hand, looking for a ball out. Try and split the gap preferably. Score those 2 runners.
Chopping it into the dirt, takes the lead, takes the out. That is a beautiful little double play. And was that game called?
Yep, time and game.
Time and game. So Redcliffe put the fight up to come back on it, but ultimately Redlands taking it out over Redcliffe, 6 runs to 2. Thank you, as always, to Hoyda for coming and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it greatly. And we will see you back at 2 o'clock for our next game. We'll see you then.